Hello, everyone. Just want to go into some more information on the prayers that I do and prayers that I write. A lot of people think of prayer as the, atheist in the foxhole type thing, if you will. Uh, it is kind of funny because some people make fun of prayer, but usually it's when they actually really need it, like if the plane's crashing or something like that. You know, all these people that don't claim to believe in, the Father, Jesus, whatever, all of a sudden have an urge to pray. I think a lot of it's the self-preservation. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if you see something happen, what's the first thing you do? Like if you're in a car and you think it's going to be wrecked, you go, oh, crap, and you think of everything flashing before your eyes. Well, that's kind of like sometimes how prayer is, if you think about it. And like to joke, they always say, only good people say prayers, but that's, not really true. I think we all say prayers in our own way and our own time for different things. But I just want to kind of like, you know, say something in that respect so that everyone, how you take prayer seriously or not, just to know that it's there for you. So with me, I kind of like to try to say, prayers in the moment and think of writing them down. So when you see some of the videos that I have on YouTube, I just, don't really explain why I write a narration or anything like that, but just want to let you know that it's so you can feel the words and make a connection. And a lot of times, as I like to mention quite often, that, prayer is an experience, not just something to be done. You should kind of like look at it like it's something fun, enjoyable, not a chore per se. I mean, a lot of people when you go to church, especially the Catholic faith, and I don't make fun of the Catholics, but just say that we know that we need to thank Jesus and say our prayers to the Father, and we'll do that before the church services or mass, and then after mass, and then we have an adoration room, or something like that where we can contemplate in quiet and just admire the Father and His presence. So I just want to say that you need to think about prayer in that respect. Come from a different perspective. Think of it as a joy, something happy, enlightening, fun to do, and not so stern and serious all the time. I like to say that we just need to lighten up. I think with everything that's going on and the seriousness out there, and sure, there's things that we need to be aware of, but life is precious and it's short. So when you embrace prayer, you can add more joy in your life. And for me, I think that's what everybody really needs, to add the joy and just be happy about things. So when I say these prayers, I try to say narrations, and the point of that is so people can understand what's going on in the narration. It's basically just summing up the prayer overall to give you an idea what I'm trying to say, and make that a appeal and an emotional connection, if you will, to how prayer can enjoy and enlighten your life. And prayer does a lot of things for us, and I'm going to save that for another video. But for right now, I just want to say that I'm sharing my prayers on YouTube, and I'm happy to do so. But I just want people to know that I'm coming from a perspective from the heart, and just to let folks know that prayer is a joy, and it is a gift. And if you take it from that perspective and don't get so wrapped up in the day-to-day things going on around you, and just realize that it's a chance for you to kind of get away and relieve some of that stress that we all have from the day-to-day things in our lives with family, marriage, children, work, whatever it might be, that prayer is a way to relieve things and come to the Lord and come to Jesus and say what you need to say and open your heart. So take that in a perspective and think about this, and maybe look at prayer from a different perspective to enjoy, and not a chore, but just something to have in your life that you can grasp onto at any time. So till the next time, I wish you the best.